young man asked me the other day in my coaching program. He's 24 and he's the same age as me. And he goes, how are you so far ahead? How did you find your purpose? How did you become so driven? How did you start doing all of these things? And I told him, because he admired me for the things that I've already accomplished within my business and within my own self and in terms of my consistency, right? And what I had said to him was, your purpose isn't something you find, it's already within you. And something that I mean by that is your purpose is you. People think that purpose is this divine thing that your life is going to all of a sudden need to become so you can be a better person and continuously dedicate yourself to that every single day. But the thing that every single person misses when they talk about purpose is self development. Every single thing that bottoms down to you getting better is your purpose. If you are continuously improving, that is the purpose as a man, to continuously get better. That is what makes people gravitate towards you. That makes you better in certain circumstances when it comes to comparison, right? And when it bottoms down to is just consistency. When you realize that your purpose is you, things start to change. You start to prioritize your sleep. You start to prioritize your workouts. You start to prioritize your finances. Every single thing starts to shift in terms of understanding that nothing is going to get better until you do. And knowingly that you need to get better, how do you start, right? There's a lot of things that you need to do in order to become that person that you dream of. And everybody thinks that their purpose is so they can wear a nice watch or have a nice car or live in their dream house. But I promise you, none of that even matters without somebody living it that's admirable, somebody that you're truly proud of. And you'll never be proud of who you are unless you start that journey of self development. And you need to start it sooner or later because realistically, all of us have a time clock and it's ticking away. And being able to take opportunity in this very moment and seize the ability, especially in your 20s or in your early 30s, or even if you're like 18 or 19 years old and you're a young man, taking advantage of time is the number one thing that every single rich, successful entrepreneur, people that you admire, people that you think are so much better than you, will always trade every single thing that they have for: time. And right now, if you're in that age group, like I am myself, as well as most of my people that I work with, is we are at a massive advantage. We know things that people older than us do not understand. And the second that you start to capitalize on improving yourself, when it comes down to those three things that I was talking about before, your fitness, your finances, and ultimately your mindset, and the consistency behind it every single day, I'm going to be starting to upload videos here on YouTube, and it's going to start opening your perspective up into thinking about how you can actually do these things that don't seem like a massive hurdle in your life. They're going to be things that are attainable. And I'm going to show you the steps and the blueprint to get there completely for free, because I'm creating that platform for my older self when I was lost, when I was trying to find purpose. Eventually, I started to realize that my purpose is myself. And when I started to prioritize myself, things started to fall in line. When it came down to my money, when it came down to my business, when it came down to my lifestyle, and overall how I operate on a day-to-day basis, week in, week out, to make my year the best year possible. And every single year, it's going to continuously get better. And the thing is, when it comes down to operating, when you are doing something for the first time, you are meant to fail, because you will never become successful. You will never find any level of accomplishment if you do not fail, but then iterate, right? You need to make sure that you're getting better from the failure. Fail as many times as you want, but always make sure that you're getting better from it. And that's the entire point, because that's why older people have a lot of money and young people are broke, because the older people have failed so many times that they learn from their mistakes. And that's what I'm talking about with this entire concept of time. And that's what I'm talking about with this entire concept of purpose. The sooner that you start to prioritize yourself and the way you move is the second that you're going to start getting better. And it's not going to be overnight. And a lot of people at our age, they expect that quick and instant gratification. But if you stay in yourself and you stay invested in yourself for the long term, it's just a matter of time. And ultimately, it's up to you how efficient you want to be with that. But I am addicted now to improving my life and improving myself, because I have seen the fruits of that labor. And I promise you, if you start today, it's not going to take a decade or 2 decades. It could take a year, but it could take 6 months. It could take a month for you to see improvement. It's just all up to you whether how hard you want to invest into yourself, and ultimately it is going to be the best investment that you will ever make in your life. Stay strong, stay hustling. I'll see you guys in the next video.